Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, I will play with Alolan Dugtrio Ribombee deck, the deck list that I just decided to build today. One of my probably subscribers asked me like maybe a month ago, is it possible for him to upgrade Dugtrio deck, and yeah, finally I got some time to play with it. It's much better, much consistent, much faster, much everything else. Anyways, so with Alolan Dugtrio and the Gold Rush, we can attack for free, and this damage, Dugtrio will hit for 30 for each metal energy we discarded from our hand. It's not super hard to have up to 6 energies, maybe even 8 of them from turn to turn in your hand, especially if you have at least 2 Ribombees on the bench and Mountain Coronet in play. That can already be like 6 energies. 4 from deck, 2 from discard pile, and then simply you can just, grab 1 energy from your hand if you already have it and hit maybe for like 210. This is a one-hit knockout deck. This is also a deck that's going to be one-hit knockout for our opponent, so we're going to exchange price for price pretty much every game, In one-price matchups, the player who goes first and the player who managed to score first price card is obviously going to be a winner if the both players will be able to exchange price from price, turn to turn, that's obvious. If you're going to play against 2 price card decks, you're probably going to win every matchup because this deck is just too fast in my opinion. Anyways, what's also good about this deck, what's also new in this deck, definitely 1 Ditto and 1 Magcargo for that smooth over. Ditto can be transformed either way into Ribombee or Dugtrio if we don't have Magcargo, so it's not a big deal. Magcargo is a very useful card because it can give us that smooth over play for something that can later be pulled with Lillie. In my opinion, very important. And also 1 Marshadow for that Let Loose, and that's it. Let Loose can be good at turn 1 if we can find maybe Professor Zen Lecture and Ultra Ball, so we can set up, play Ultra Ball for that Marshadow, put our opponent down to 4 cards, and maybe just completely prevent him from being able to set up. Yeah, there's also 1 Oranguru, and that's it. The only thing I'm probably going to consider changing in this deck list, if I'm going to use this deck list, I'm probably just going to try to find a way to fit more Rescue Stretchers, or just to go straight away with 4-4 lineup of the Alolan Dugtrio, because 2 times today while I was playing this deck, I lost to Alolan Executor, even if I was in, much better position than my opponent, but I couldn't get that Dugtrio in play. 1 was priced, 2 was in my discard pile, and I had both Rescue Stretchers in my deck, and I was not able to find them, so that's the biggest problem. Anyways, for the energy recovery, we have 4 energy recycles and 2 energy retrievals. Energy recycles very important, so we can use those honey gatherers from turn to turn. There's also 2 Great Balls and 4 copies of Ultra Ball for the Pokemon Search, 1 copy of Pulpet, 2 copies of Rescue Stretchers, and 3 copies of Mountain Coronet. That's it. No Choice Band, no escape boards, no nothing. You don't need Choice Band, you're already hitting for a lot. I think probably this deck might not even need 12 energies. The reason why I decided to go with 12 energies is just because it's much better for that consistency with the damage output. But maybe even 10 of them would be more than enough, especially with the 4-3 lineup for Ribombee. And that way we can potentially add maybe second Marshadow and also 1 copy of Alolan Dugtrio, so think about that as well. For the draw support, I'm running 4 copies of Cynthia, 4 copies of Lillie, and for other supported cards, there's 2 Guzmas and 3 copies of Professor's Lecture for that 60 HP Pokemon setup. And that's it. That's the deck list I'm using in this video. I hope you guys are going to enjoy watching the rest of the video, so make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos as usual. So that's it for now. Moving on to the gameplay, so see you in the game. Alright, so challenge accepted, playing with Alolan Dugtrio deck. And I'm wondering how far I can go with this build. The opening hand looks amazing, just simply because I have Ditto, which can later be evolved pretty much into the Dugtrio, Magcargo, or Ribombee, whatever else I'm gonna need. I'm going to play versus maybe Magcargo GX deck. I think I'm gonna be in a good position versus deck compared to the yesterday video when I lost against it. Okay. Yeah, it's probably Magcargo GX deck. With that being said, let's see what we can get here. Diglett times 2, 1 Cutiefly, sounds like a good idea. Definitely. With Great Ball, I would love to get something like... another Cutiefly, I was gonna say. Even Ribombee is not that bad. Well, I need to pay the retreat cost so I can retreat into my Diglett. And then I can search another Diglett and put it on my bench, so it's not bad. This opening hand is just amazing. Maybe I should go for a second Cutiefly instead of the Diglett. It's just maybe, but it doesn't matter. Still, I'm in a pretty good position, I'm gonna say that. I can hit for a lot of damage next turn, that's for sure. There we go. One fire energy discarded, and there it is. There's Magcargo GX. Alright, I would love to see maybe Burning Magma GX. Probably we're gonna see that in the early stage of the game, so I need to be very, very smart, and I need to definitely think about my resources, because I lost game like on that way like a day ago. So there's a smooth over, probably for energy card, probably, and crushing charge as expected. That energy should go down to Slugma on the bench. Instead of that, he decided to attach it to the active Magcargo GX. Well, that's maybe a little bit too much, but you definitely need 3 energies in order to start using Lava Flow, so yeah, I almost forget about that. 100, first knockout. Alright. First knockout has just happened. Let's just shuffle back that Diglett, shall we? Yeah, at least I can Lillie for 5, so I'm searching for maybe a couple more energies if it's possible. I can get Ultra Ball, which is not bad at all. And with that Ultra Ball, I can grab myself... I think I'm gonna go with the Marshadow, because I have much better chance to pull more energy cards. So it sounded like a good idea. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's 6 energy cards. That's pretty badass. That's 180. If there was a choice band, it would be enough for the knockout, but unfortunately... should I do that? I think I should. Yeah, why not? I decided not to stack my Magcargo in play, so... I'm not gonna have safe top deck, but I'm gonna have... Okay, it ends up pretty well for me, right? So we can go with a Gold Rush for like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That's enough for the knockout. 7 energy cards, 210. Express knockout with a Gold Rush, taking first 2 prize cards in the game and also advantage against my opponent. There's a Energy Retrieval, Ultra Ball, Energy Recycle, a Metal Energy as well. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for that quick knockout. In addition to that, I also have another Cutiefly on the bench, which means the next turn I can have another Ribombee potentially in play. I wouldn't be surprised to see my opponent trying to use that Infinity. So he can knock me out for just a single prize card instead of 2 prize cards. What he really wants to do and what he really needs to do is definitely to try and wait to knock those Ribombee's out. But every time you do that, every time you miss knockout versus Dugtrio, you're definitely in a not good position. So yeah, so far so good. It's my turn. Alright, since it's my turn, how many energies do I have in my discard pile? 7 of them. It's definitely time for the Energy Recycle, so I can recover 5 of them into my deck. I'm gonna need 4 energies in this case, so 2 of them. And then I'm gonna Ultra Ball. Alright. And it's gonna be for another Ribombee. Right now I can pull 6 cards, 6 energy cards per turn. That's like 180. And I'm gonna go with Honey Gatherer, taking 2 energies. Actually taking as much energies as I can. So that's the way to go in this matchup. Potentially next turn he can knock me out with Magcargo, so I really want to avoid that happen. Alright, so right now I have enough resources. I mean, more than enough resources. I just need 4 energy cards. I have like 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go, 120. I have 4 more remaining in my hand. So there we go. Cynthia, nice. That's a very nice supporter card. I would better love to see maybe a Guzma, but even Cynthia is not that bad. Okay, right now he can knock me out with Victini, but still I'm gonna have much more chances to win this game. Simply because I'm trading a price card for 2 price cards, and that's a big deal. So Crushing Charge, obviously it's gonna be for energy, and yeah, as long as I have so many Ribombees in play, I just don't need to worry too much, right? 160 energies are going to be recycled back, and right now for me it's a time to set another Diglett in play, and I think I couldn't get a better way to find a Professor's Elm for that Diglett. Ooh, but it's going to be pretty sketchy to get that Rescue Stretcher, so that's a very dangerous right now. Alright, at least. I'm going to remove as many cards as I can from my hand, just to double the chance. Oh, he decided to concede the game. Alright, so there we go. That's a GG, my friends. Managed to win the first game today. Alolan Dugtrio wins versus Magcargo. And let's move on to the game number 2. Okay, so back with the game number 2. I won the coin flip, so in this game I'm starting first. Nice opening hand. Professor's Elm Lecture. Always nice to see this card in first 7 cards, especially if you're going first. And ooh, this is gonna be a very tough matchup. I can already see that. Yeah, Cutiefly, Ditto, and another Diglett is the way to go. Alright, what else we can play? Pretty much nothing for now, right? I'm just gonna pass my turn. The reason why I decided to play energy is because I can have that energy available for the retreat and then later for that mountain Coronet, so I can get it back into my hand. That's a very important thing. And there we're gonna see a Trico, so it's gonna be Alolan Executor featuring Sceptile, the one that can basically block the Ultra Beasts from dealing some damage. And there's a Net Ball for another Trico, so he decided to put 2 of them in play. Yeah, I have just Cynthia available, and that's it. I'm gonna need what I'm gonna need my is that a multiply one? It is. So I'm just gonna need a Dugtrio energy card for the knockout. I think it's not gonna be super hard for me to get that with 6 cards, but it might be. Who knows? We're gonna see. There's the Apricorn Maker. Turn 1 is a very nice turn for my opponent for the setup. Another Net Ball and Ultra Ball. That allows him to basically get another Execute on the bench, potentially even Ultra Ball for Oranguru, and potentially even Instruct for maybe up to 2 cards, 2 more cards, especially if you have Grass for that multiply play. That is what I managed to see in my hand, but who knows, maybe something different happens. There's a Net Ball, which might be for another Execute, but it could also be for just a Grass Energy card, right? There are 2 different options available, so I think it's much better to have, oh, actually for Mantis, so he wants to have that Lurantis in play, it doesn't matter for me. And it makes no sense anyways. There's a Fighting Energy because you can use Multiply. He decided to keep Ultra Ball for next turn. Makes sense, especially if you want to have that Executor in play. Meanwhile, I managed to find another Diglett, which is a good thing. And there's a Dugtrio as well. So what I want to do here, basically, I want to use my Ribombee so I can get 2 cards, 2 energy cards into my hand. And then I want to use my Mountain Coronet so I can have energy available for next turn. More than that, I'm ready to go with the Gold Rush. Unfortunately, I need to discard 2 energies. And that's at least enough for the knockout, so there we go. Marshadow, nice. That's a very nice price card, especially considering the available hand at this moment. Marshadow will give me the opportunity for another knockout next turn, especially if I can find a Cynthia or Lillie after that Marshadow play. Cynthia would be better, definitely. And there's a Sunny Day Lurantis. Alright. In a 1 prize matchup, all you really need is to take a first prize card and be consistent from turn to turn, being able to take a prize card every turn, or at least follow your opponent prize exchange, you know, that's the most important thing. The player who managed to score first prize card in, you know, 1 prize card matchup, clearly that player is a winner if both players will be able to exchange prize per turn, let's say that, until the end of the game, you know. However, this definitely looks also good for my opponent because he have that Crowley. Oh, he decided to discard a Sceptile. Okay, it's useless. That's for sure. It's useless. And this matchup, Sceptile is just useless. That's for sure. So there's the Ultra Ball, which is probably going to be for Executor. And still he can search his deck with the Sunshine Grace for any grass Pokemon and put it into hand. So I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe another Execute play. I mean, he decided not to go for another Execute. Did I miss something out? Because he don't have another one. I don't know, but we're going to see that. We're going to see what's going to happen next. I must say that I'm confused, so I think I'm gonna play Pulpad. And after that Pulpad play, I'm gonna go with a Marshadow because I don't have option to do some damage here. There's the Dugtrio, which is a good thing. And a Rescue Stretcher as well. I don't think it's good time for a Rescue Stretcher play right now. Nice, Ultra Ball. Two energies, 4 energies, 6 energies. I need exactly 6 energy cards, right? That's 180. Yeah, that's for sure. I don't need Guzma in this matchup. That's obvious. So another Diglett is much more important. Okay, so we have 3 energy cards, 5 with a Honey Gather and 7 with another Honey Gather, so that's like 210. But I don't need 210, I just need 180 for the knockout. And I'm gonna have 180 for the knockout. So Gold Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3, 18. There we go. Thumbs up, guys, for this play. Alright, so 180. And what's gonna happen next? The next thing that's gonna happen, I don't know. I simply don't see what my opponent can do in this case because he don't have Executor on his bench to respond, return knockout. With that being said, I think the game is over. He definitely made a mistake turn before because he didn't put Execute in play. And this game is pretty much over right now. I just simply don't see how he can come back in this game. Maybe potentially he can do something to impress me. For example, putting maybe his capital GX in play. Who knows? Who knows? You never know what your opponent can play. That's because every trading card game is so nice and interesting. He puts Shrine in play and he passes the turn. And with that being said, I'm trying to search my deck for another Executor, but I can't get it. What I can play is a Cynthia. There's a Mountain Coronet, which I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna waste just one Energy Retrieval, you know, and that's gonna be it. That's all for now. Gold Rush for 60. Down to 3 prize cards. What we can get? Oh, another Lillie. Alright, but at least I have Cynthia, so that's a good thing. There's the Execute. And there's another Lurantis. Alright. And there's Executor as well, so... And Cynthia as well. Fair enough, I guess. There's the Grass Energy, which means that my Dugtrio should be knocked out. And this time he didn't make a mistake. This time he decided to search his deck for a Execute. Finally. He can knocks me out. But right now he's 2 prize. Down, so he just needs to find a way for me to miss chance to do some damage this turn. Then we can be both equaled, but still I'm gonna have like one more turn to play. And it looks like it's not gonna be super good for my opponent because I managed to score Ultra Ball. But again, with that Ultra Ball I can't do nothing. What I can do, I can get myself a Oranguru maybe in play. Or just another Cutiefly. I think I'm gonna go with another Cutiefly. I think it's gonna be much more important and better. What can I do after that? Just Cynthia play. Oh boy. The worst possible scenario just happened. Well, I'm retreating and I'm passing my turn. No Dugtrio, so that's a bad thing. I need Rescue Stretcher top deck so badly so I can get back in play. Oh, nice. He just filled over my Stadium card. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I need to take knockout next turn, otherwise I'm probably gonna lose this game. For sure I'm gonna lose it if I don't get Dugtrio in play. So 4-3 lineup might seems like a bad idea. Maybe I should rather go with 4-4. I guess it's just too late right now. We are hoping for the best, and the top deck And the top deck Rescue Stretcher is my hope. Not a Metal Energy card. That's the card that I don't need, so what we can do here? The best thing... Best thing I can do, something like this. I should throw out one of my energy recycles instead of that energy card, so I can have Instruct for 2. Okay, I guess at least. What else? Lillie for 5. No way. No way. No Rescue Stretcher. Okay, so I lost this game. Unfortunately. No way, you gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me right now. So I'm retreating. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 energy cards. That's like 100 and something. Doesn't matter too much. I mean, next turn is the last turn when I can just, you know, try to pull something still in this game by top decking Rescue Stretcher. Otherwise the game is over, you know. Otherwise the game is over. Tropical Shake for the knockout. And the moment of truth, can I get that Rescue Stretcher? I have 2 Rescue Stretchers. I wish there's something like another Marshadow, not the Energy Recycle, damn it. What we can do? What we can do? We can take that Cutiefly, put it on the bench. Attach energy, right, yes, sure. Energy Recycle. Yes, I can also do that. Best thing I can do, just Professor's Letter for nothing, and the top deck card needs to be a Rescue Stretcher, but it's probably not gonna be a Rescue Stretcher. So just to double my chances, Instruct. Lillie, but just too late. It even doesn't matter anymore because I just lost the game because I couldn't get Rescue Stretcher, neither my Dugtrio. There's another Tropical Shake. Yeah, he had that Grass Energy attached on that Dugtrio on the bench, so not a Dugtrio but on the Executor. What the heck is going on? Why I'm finding so many energy cards? I don't need them. Oh, right now I managed to find the Rescue Stretcher, like turn just too late, you know. Turn just too late. Yeah, I have very bad score versus those executors. I just don't have luck to beat them, you know. This is the second time today that I lost to Executor just because I couldn't get another Dugtrio in play. Otherwise, Dex seems to be very consistent, I should say. 240, we can do that. Why not? Yeah, as I mentioned, if you miss opportunity to take a prize card, there's the Dugtrio. Right now, when you don't need it, he just appeared from nowhere. But anyways, really happy with the deck performance. Not gonna lie. If there's something like a Live Dew, ooh, that would be surprisingly good. Rescue Stretcher. For Execute, it doesn't matter, buddy. You can just hit with that Tropical Shake for like 100 and something and win the game because there's literally nothing else I can do, you know. I have 2 prize cards versus 1 prize card, so there's the last knockout for like 140. And that's gonna be a GG. Yeah, that was the problem, you know. The biggest problem was basically the lineup. 4-3 with my Dugtrio. I think I should probably rather go with 4-4 instead of the 4-3, because it turns out to be a bad idea to go with 4-3. I'm also gonna need to find a way to throw something out. Maybe just a pulp head, maybe just one energy card. I don't know, but I'm definitely happy with the deck and with the deck performance so far. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck list. Have a nice day as usual. We'll see you next time. So goodbye till then.